I'm back, ladies and gents. Just give Owens enough time to get me a Guinness in, and we'll try and focus a little bit more on the Gus and Scary match this time, being the winners quarter-final and being closer to the finish line. Gussie's broke dry there, but he's obviously won the last two, because I think he was 2-1 down. See, although he's come dry here, I don't think he'll be too disheartened. There's a lot of work to do on Reds, and the problem is with getting these sort of chances, you're taking soldiers off the battlefield, sort of thing. So I don't sort of mind playing the red top right first shot and crashing into the yellow and red. If you get it, you win the frame, and you're going to pot it more often than you don't. Play this a bit of pace. The white can come down. You would think yourself very hard done by not to be on one of the bottom two. He's just making sure the reds first of all, why he's got control. So the thing is now, what's the mapping for the finish? He's going to play the same shot I said, but if he unfortunately plants the yellow onto the red and pots it, then he's on nothing. If you were going to play that shot, maybe play it the one before. On the other table, Scotty Parker's made quick work of the first rack off the break. So there's been a lot of racks run today. There's a lot of very good players in this 34-man field. Realistically, there's 20 guys that you wouldn't be surprised to be in the state team come November. So no easy matches from here on out. Off the side of the pack there. See what I was saying? How the matches sort of ebb and flow in terms of who gets the chances. His last break against Robbo, he's absolutely flushed and left hangers, and now he's 1-0 down and wants that sort of finish. He's come up dry, but he's not hit them great, but still a fair bit of work here. Sorry, I was meant to be focusing on the other match, wasn't I? Scary can pot us to the middle and screw back to the bottom cushion. Hit this with a bit of pace, get the wide out of there. Scary's done that nicely now, just needs to... This is probably frame ball. Oh, he was playing the kiss on the red there. I don't know if it passes the yellow. I'm guessing, at the pace he's played it, I'm guessing he was trying to move it. It's not guaranteed the out now. Oh, it's played that nicely, obviously passes the black. Played that lovely. Still not easy to get nicely on this red to get good position on the black. Like it pots between the yellows to the top left, but I think he might find himself coming on and off the. Oh, I was going to say come on and off the side rail with right hand side to play the red into the left centre or bottom left, with the white coming down towards the black. He's doing the same thing but screwing back through the gap. Yeah, he's actually played that beautifully. Just I'm playing this a bit firmer. I'm using the bottom rail here, picking the gap between the black and the yellow rather than dribbling it. Yeah, great shot, mate. That's 3-all over there. It's weird because Gussie is the guy in form, but Mickey a lot of the time does seem to find the finish line against Gussie. I know at Geelong they had a close one. Well, I don't know if it was close, where Mick was winning a lot of racks. It's 3-all. Obviously, the winner of this match will go on to play Jack Green in the winners' semi-final. The loser will still be in the comp on the Repechage side, but then it just means you've got to win so many more matches to get the title today. But much better format this year. In previous years for this singles, it's been best of 5 straight knockout up until the quarters, I believe. So you're definitely gonna. Don't get me wrong, every year we generally have 2 very high standard finalists, but I think this new format sort of guarantees it. So yeah, Mick's got an absolutely massive break with this 9-ball cue that he uses. Normally the white straight back towards his hand, or he's actually come off the side of them, but if commentators cursed him here because he might have just left Gus absolute, not absolute tap-ins. The black's going to be tricky to access, assuming he's going to. In terms of accessibility, he might actually go yellows and pop the one in the middle and come down for the tub of the black now. No, he won't, because, sorry, ignore me, the red's in the way. He'll go reds. It's just getting nicely on his last red to get on the black. Oh, Owens has missed one there. If he's probably slight favourite at the moment, regardless of whether or not he's left Scotty on this yellow, because he'd be trusting to look where the white is. But he'll be disappointed not to have seen the frame out there for 1-all. Oh, geez, there we go. That's the Jamo Who factor right there. So Owens got a great chance now for 1-all. He's got to get rid of the one in bulk obviously first. Looks like it passes into the top right, and then just leave it half ball just to go to the right hand side cushion. Must be tighter than it looks, because there's no way that he'd play this one otherwise, I don't think. Guinness is very good, thank you. So, trying to get through it all so that Jamo's got none left. Me and Mark are making a dent in it. No, only joking, we're only having a couple. It's not bad at all. Get yourself down here, get involved. Still going to be plenty of pool today. What are we at? 20-2 now. I'll be amazed if this finishes before 7 o'clock. It's going to be some great pool to watch. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that are out as well. But, it'll be available for small cash sets. Know who that is, Dan? Next Frog. Hello, whoever that is. Let yourselves be known. Dan doesn't know who you are. It's my friend. I've not got many of them, so that should let me know. Are the Vics going to enter this Titans doubles? It's not really my place to say, Tristan, mate. I know I'm not, just because I think it's. In fact, I'm not going to say. I don't want to say anything negative, because there's enough negative to really say. It's just I think it's a bit rushed, and I don't have a partner, so no, I'm not. and I don't think there are many, to be honest. Hopefully I'm wrong, because it'll be a great event to watch, and I will be here spectating if it does happen. And yeah, it's a great principle concept in theory. It's just say whether or not they can get the numbers. I think if they were to run the exact event, but for this time next year, I think it would be fantastic. You could run satellites to get teams to qualify, and enough time to plan and get hotels and like work it all out properly. I say there's no other doubles event on the calendar, so something different. But yeah, I think they might struggle to get 32 runners for this year. So Gussie, it's actually really awkward here because he's off angle on the. Oh, he's actually got a better angle than I thought. He's gonna have to cue this and come. He needs to come on and off the side rail to land high on the next yellow. I've actually thought he was off angle and going into the black, or towards the black, which wouldn't have been great. Whereas he can top on and off the side rail here, and as long as he's top side on his last one, he can then just come across for the black in the same bag. And if he gets too much angle, he can go into the black. So I think if he was even born in hand, he'd probably put it there. Just checking if the black passes are there. If it doesn't, he'll just dribble this through for the black in the middle. He's like a perfect natural angle, and like if you see that camera angle that Dan's got us there, there's plenty of bag there if you're right behind it. So he's screwing this, so he's pretty confident that the black passes the red. That should be 4-3 to the 2026 Albury Open champion. Obviously, Gus is defending Victorian State champion as well, beating myself last year. So he'll be having a red hot crack for going back to back. And he's now one frame away from being in the semis of the winner's side against Jack Green. Sure, Franca and Enrico are watching at home, hoping that their kids can do the double. Obviously, Bella winning the women's last week or the week before. I think it was last week. It'll be a great feat for them both to win it in the same year. I don't think they've done that before. I think last year was Gussie's first state title. He's a few behind Bella. I think Bella's won 2 or 3. Gus will win everything all year. Maybe pool related, but you might have mozzed him there because he's dumped the white straight in the centre. He'll be rather relieved that he's not left hangers. On the other table, Scotty Parker's got a nice chance on the reds here. Probably leave the one below the black till last just to dribble it in for the black into the top left or left centre. We've just got to get Dan involved here to see if this is a foul break or not. How many balls is it? How many balls is it meant to be? Right, so it's meant to be 3 balls. Shows how much I know. So 1, yeah, plenty. There's 5, yeah, plenty. There's plenty of balls went past. Yeah. Just checking there was 5. 1 got kicked back after it passed the middle, but there was at least 4 that went up and down. So yeah, no, definitely legal break. I'll laugh and joke about it now. So Scotty has, I actually don't know what he did there, but he's not at the table, but It's he's not in a bad position here. Unless he's left a gap for Mark to play the one on the bulk line, which I'm guessing he is if he's lining up the one to the centre. So Mark will be looking to pot this, get an angle to pot the one into the middle, and then just drop onto the red to the left of the black, to then be dead straight on that one now, to then pot the one down the rail last. Just needs to stun on and off the side rail here. He's close to the pot there, but in fact it's probably done him a favour that he's not got it. Purely because he wasn't getting the finish afterwards, because that white would have slipped past the red and he'd just been digging himself a hole. Don't get me wrong, Scott's still got a great chance now, but if I was Mark, I'd still sooner have 4 yellows on the table as opposed to 2, which he would have had. Good cross double there. Very attacking, which is always got his way. He's got a decision to make. I personally would be playing the one into the big bag now, screwing back for the right middle. I'd want these 3 last. I want to play this one down the rail, big bag, screw back for the right middle, because then all you've got to do is dribble the one that he's playing now to be straight on the other one in the middle. If you go this way, you've then got to come up, down, and then get back on the black. He's probably had the same result as Mark there, that he's done himself a favour by missing. Now if you mark, a little risky, but I'd almost be trying to wedge him in between the 2 yellows and pushing the red to the cushion. If you play it at the right pace, you'll total snooker. Only problem is if you overplay it and you bump the red out, you're leaving an out. Okay, so that was Logan beforehand, who is my friend. I should have actually got that, to be honest, because we had a drunken night of him asking me if we were friends. If that didn't give it away, the Gus will win everything should have given it away. But yes, Logan, I'm surprised you're not here supporting the house, mate. Get yourself down here and on commentary. 5th time's a charm. So it's weird here because I sort of like Mark taking that purely for the fact that it doesn't need the big bag for the one that's on the bulk line. The downside is that I don't see him getting these, so he's now got 1 less ball to manoeuvre. He can actually load up here with loads of bottom right, screw below the side cushion on the left, and then the white will accelerate down to the bottom cushion and into the cluster. Again, fraught with danger, because if he hits the yellow full, the outside one, he could just plant the black in. But if he's not going for game, I don't get why he's putting balls. Sorry, I should actually really be commentating on the other one, being 4-3. And Gussie on the hill. Gussie will probably dribble the one down the rail and play the plant. Mark might be playing my shot here. Well, the yellow, I don't think the yellow passes the other yellow, so there's no point just holding on the red, because what's he going to be left with? Unless it... Oh, he was actually just on it. Wow. I think he gets back here, you know. I think these reds map horribly. You're sort of forced to play with the one in the middle, come down for middle again, so then you've got rail, and you've got to pump both of them to get on the black. I think that should be that on the other table. If that black goes in any bag, it should be getting these yellows. Yeah, that's smart from Scotty. Not very often you'll see Scotty Parker pull up, but yeah, I just thought they mapped horribly. The only thing is, he may have left the yellow off the black into the left centre to top through. Black doesn't plant to the top right, I don't think. So, oh, might be looking to play it off the black into the right centre. I'll be playing it into the left centre and topping through. He's played it, but it's not a bad result. Like, Scotty's got the same problem. He's gonna, if he pots a long one, which is going to be a good shot, he'll then play the red off the yellow into the middle to free the other red, but then he's still going to end up having to play that one on the rail with pace to get down to the black. So, yellows are definitely in the driving seat here. I have no idea what's happened, sorry, on the Gus and Sperry one. I looked a moment ago and I thought Gussie was in, and now his yellows look a bit ugly. Cue that really nice. Hello, Summer. How are you? Sorry, got my little ones with me today. Sorry, baby, I'm commentating. You can't be near the mic. You good? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Good shot there, Mick. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Probably still do better commentary than Logan with the little one. So. He's actually overcut that. Wow. Oh, he's got a bit of I say a result. He's left him onto the top left with the. You play the one middle of the three yellows. You play it to the top left, and just glance the other one out in the process. If that doesn't, or if that goes in the middle, it's even better. But if not, then I'm playing the one that he's looking to see if it goes in the middle now. Put it to the top left at pocket pace. Send the white into the yellow as well. You're going to be on one of them. Scary looks like he might be committing to a skill shot here, but it's not nice. Oh, so it wasn't a nice one to be able to do. And now this is Gussie's perfect style of frame. He will pot this one. He'll find the gap of the yellows, and he will then play the plant onto the red and screw in behind the other yellow. Just making sure not to leave the top one and leaving Nick a no shot. Mark's played my shot, and I think, ooh, ignore what I think. I think he's got to play the one near the black. So just to let people know, still a lot of the players are still in because it being the double LN format. On the winner's side, we're going to have myself and Sean Dempsey in one semi-final. I'll cue that like a dream. And then Jack Green awaits the winner of the Gus and Scary match. There'll be the 4 players remaining with 2 lives. And then basically all your other top guns bar Robbo still got 1 life. So your Joseph Evans and your oh, it's actually a great shot, Gussie. Can he get off straight on his next one though? I don't know if he can. Oh, Mark's cued that great. He's finding a gear now. Mark was struggling all week. He's been living it up, going to Bali to play golf before his money match. And he won't mind me saying it now that he's won his money match, but his his game was in pieces all week, and now he's found a bit of form just at the right time. He's always been a big moment sort of player. He's never been particularly flash in practice compared to how good he is ability wise, but doesn't half cue a great ball. 2-1 there, which is a great turnaround. Scotty couldn't put any more pressure on than break and run in the first rack, so the Guinness is working a treat. This is tricky now for Gus. Like, I actually don't think you pot this. I think you just bump this over the hole, making sure that the white pulls up so you can't hit the top one, forcing Scary to get separation on the red and black, and then you're just coming back with the yellow on the hole and the yellow over the middle. I think that's what you'll see Gussie play. Yep, is it straight into the rail? Oh, and there we go. That's the right shot. Me and Gussie have got very contrasting styles of play, but sorry, I've just got a message from Robbo there. We were talking about this beforehand, about you never watch the opponent that's not missed the ball against you the match after. He's just said that he's seen Mark miss a few, which, yeah, it's always the way. Don't get me wrong, no one's going to go through tournaments not missing, but you do always feel hard done by when you've not really got a look, and then all of a sudden, every frame, both players are at the table. Scary's played a great shot there, just to not separate the red and black. But if this, like I say, if this black goes into any of the 4 pockets, then it's curtains, which just by him playing the top one would make me assume that it probably doesn't. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been worth the risk. Scotty's lost the white there. I don't think he's on the one he was playing for. Which, if he's not on it, if you can't even see it, then he is in a world of pain. He might be on the plant to the middle. Oh, Gussie. What is he doing there? I got a feeling he's somehow going to land perfect here. I think you just take your medicine here. You clip this yellow in thin. There we go. Yeah, I think he was forced into that, and now he's left Mark. The Shred Jamo Who superstar, what we call tap-ins, to progress even further into this state singles. And the dream of a Gold Coast 2-week session lives on. Yeah, I think so. He's just cut it thin, leave yourself a double. Even that, it'll have liked to have been another 6 inches up, because now you've got to get the white out of the way for the cross double. Now you've got to punch this in with screw to keep the white out. Or top it through, but I think the double kiss is close. I think you need to bite into this, which will then straighten the double up. Oh, Marky. Dan reckons he's playing this straight to... No, it doesn't. He's got a double. Yeah. Right. He's had Sean to have a look there, but he's not going for... Oh, he is. He thinks he can hit the black with... Oh, Dan, zoom in, mate. Zoom in. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Great shot. Did the right thing there. Get a ref in. Just in case Dan wasn't on the ball with the cams, but he was. And good win there by Gussie. He carries on his good form. He's in the semis now. He'll play Jack Green, which Jack's having a good run, but obviously Gussie will be favourite in that one. On current form, Jack's had some... apparently Mick's missed this black earlier on. He'll just want to get this one out of his system. Yeah. He'll be very annoyed. I didn't see the shot, but if that's what he's missed, that's Mick's bread and butter, sort of. See. If you're watching this, Mick, Dan said you jabbed it and you're no good. I'm only messing, he didn't. Oh. Is Mark stuck to this red? Nah, he must be on it. If not, he can play cushion first on the one on the hole, but he'd really want to be on the one. He's not happy where he's put the black either, to be honest. He's made hard work of these, which there didn't need to be balls moving. I may have counted my chickens on this trip to Gold Coast too soon. Oh, that's nice. He's had a little rub. He wants the exact angle he's got now. In fact, to be honest, there's not really a bad angle, especially with the yellow near that pocket that he's going to be playing the black in. Just get on the red and you're home. Ooh, that's just about perfect. Just a soft stun. Like, you literally want being off angle. If you play this as a stop ball, you're going to drift 2 inches to the right, and you're going to be a lovely like half ball on the black, in or over, gets you the win. But they do generally suck into the rails on these 2 match tables, on stream tables, should we say? Oh, he's pinched to make sure there. That's a... Oh, sorry to be sounded disappointed there. Sorry, Scott, if you watch this back. More just because I don't think he needed to worry that much. Look how much room he's got to. If he was worried that the white was slipping off, he could have dragged it in and played for the white bottom cushion into the yellow. I thought it was just a pinch and stop. Anyway, he's still favourite for this, but problem is what Scott is going to do. He's going to put this one. He's going to leave himself off ball on the one on the bottom, and he's just going to play the turnover and dump the white on the top cushion. He's going to end up leaving Marky a big double on the black. No rest for the wicked. Mick's just come straight off a loss, and with this double limb format, he's back on now against Roy Noblet, which can only mean that Roy Noblet has just beat Jack Phillips in the loser side. So not the greatest of weekends for Jack, by all accounts, but he'll be back. He's such a great player. Sounds... Oh, dear. She's always okay. He can play this now aggressively and try and get the skill shot. If he's trying to play this clean, I think it's mental. Because this could just double kiss and nothing and just leave the red. Like, you've got to play the turnover. He's played it well, but I think that was a very risky shot. Oof. That would have been very stiff, to be honest, if he got down the red. So Marty is asking about the loser's side. Draw. I don't know the draw, but I can look around the room and tell you who's still in. So there's obviously Scary and Noblet. Stan Ivanakis is playing Jason Smiley. Joseph Evans will be waiting probably for the winner of one of those. Sam Crinden Pake's in the background, so he's probably waiting for a match still as well. Who have we got in there? We've got Tanaskiewicz. Jack doesn't want to hear that. Tour Fiasco. Good to see you, Jace. Hope you're doing well, mate. With the marathon running and all that jazz. Took the day off from doing your runs to keep an eye on the VIX. Good on you, mate. Tricky little one here to keep himself in this year's comp. Like, it's one of those that you sort of want to dolly it to leave a shit. Sorry, not shit. A rubbish white. A rubbish white, so you're not leaving the red, but then you're allowing deviations in the table. Whereas if the red wasn't there, you're playing it a lot, not belting it, but you're playing it firmer so that it hugs the rail. Wow, I don't agree with that at all. If you're going to do that, you push the black over the hole. Just hit the black full ball. Because now you're just letting Mark just chip this near a pocket and he's favourite. If you're gonna leave Mark this, then you need to get the black over the hole. That's a crazy shot. I know you're worried that if Mark pots it, then you've lost, but you're basically 80-20 underdog now. So Mark should chip this over the top left pocket. You want to hit the near jaw onto the far jaw, so it comes back and covers the hole, and then you're not leaving a double on the black. Whereas if you go for the top right, you're leaving a cutback double. Whereas if you go to the top left, the white's going to be on the side cushion, you're not really leaving a shot. You're leaving a couple of rails, like a bang, but nothing that you would expect to get. Oh, Scary's not played that well. Oh, he needs this to hit the middle jaw. Which it has. He's had a result there, because if that doesn't hit the jaw, it's hitting side rail and it's just being glued to the bottom cushion, and then he would have given the impetus to Scotty. Whereas now Scotty's looking at getting the white there, but where's the black going if you get the white there? What we got in the chat? Jamo Who effect. Oh, look at this for a shot. Look at this for a shot. That's where the black's going, is what Scotty says. Shut up, 10. Some shot that. I don't know how much of that was intentional for the black to be there. I would say not a lot, but it's a great result. I think Mark missed. Oh, well, it's not a foul. The red's hit the rail, but he's let Roy in. We're tap-ins for 1-0. And this double elim format is brutal, because you come straight off a loss. You're obviously disappointed. Your head's not in an amazing place, and then you're straight back on. Whereas the guy you're playing has won a couple of matches. He's feeling like he's back in the groove, having lost earlier in the day, and all of a sudden you feel mentally like you're probably slightly underdog. And I know Mick has won for that sort of, like, looking into every possible sort of situation in a match, and I wonder if, like, asking him after the match whether he would feel that. Anyway, we'll see. So that's 2-2, and Scotty Parker to break. Ooh, squeaky bum time. Okay, so Joseph Evans has lost to Rob Bowen in the loser side, so let people know. So that is Joseph Evans' challenge for this year's state singles over. Good win for Rob, because obviously Joseph's a great player, but also he looked out of sorts earlier against Jack Green, lost 4-0, and really looked disheartened with how he was playing. So to then come back and beat Joseph, who's playing well, good character. And Scotty's got, it's never easy. Like, don't get me wrong, they're there, but you're going to end up, in terms of how they map, you can't take, unless he's dead straight on the double now. If he's on this dead straight double, then it's curtains. I actually think you got to play the double. Play the double between the reds. It's like a 9 out of 10 double, and you're out. Like, you're not going to get on it any better than that. I know you might be on it down the rail later on. Hope. Oh, there we go. See? Oh, he's got a result there, moving that yellow. That is a massive result. For those at home, if he doesn't hit that yellow, Mark just plays a turnover, and Scotty's probably a 1 in 10 to get him. And then Mark's got tap-ins. Whereas now, Mark will probably still forced to play a turnover, and you would probably back Scott to pop one down into the bottom right, if not the one in the middle. I don't like this, Mark. I think you still got to play it. I think you still got to play the turnover and hope that he misses. Because if you play this long, you're still playing the turnover at some point. Like, you're off angle, so you're not going to get on the middle to then pot your ball and hit the ball in. Another miss there from Nick, but he's got away with it. He's left Roy in a horrible spot. He's probably played it as a two-way. Logan, don't start stirring, mate. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. And I was on your side yesterday, but I've got no one here to argue with, so I'll just stick to the shots that are available. No, he's played that well. Here's me saying he can't pot both. He's actually got the angle here to pot this and go into the red and yellow. Pot this on and off the side cushion, maybe 6 inches before the middle, and go into the red and plant the yellow in. This will be somehow under the pump. Like, it's pretty much do or die. I still would have been half tempted just with a turnover and just ask the question. Like, the difficult out you've got now would have been, the questions you're getting asked would have been what you'd have been asking Scott, and realistically, how confident are you of getting this? I think if he goes to do what I said, he might throw too wide. Yeah, so he's not even attempted it. Ooh, this might be... Ooh, it's a lovely angle if the red wasn't there. He sort of needs to pot the middle of the 3 reds. Unless this just goes, Gang, have you got any cameras that can see if that red passes? You're probably not. It's the wrong side, isn't it? Can you not just get rid of this match and move the camera that way? I've been telling him to do all these shots on the assumption that that red doesn't pass the yellow. But he can still stun this towards the yellow to leave himself half ball on the next one. Oh, he's playing the skilly. Oh, I actually love this. No, the skilly's great because you think, oh, the skillies are hard, but with the red being there, it's going to guide the next red in. So as long as you hit pretty much full ball or slightly to the left of the yellow, the red should go in afterwards. Yeah, great shot. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Now then, you want to be brave. You want to take the line from the edge of the red that he's about to pot and draw a line with your cue to the blue spot, and then you want to reach the blue spot or 2 foot past it, and you're home. You don't want to undercommit here and come to the right hand side of the red. See, he sort of took that line, but you say you needed to overhit it by 2 foot rather than underhit it by 2 foot. As Jamo would say, nothing for short, everything for long. He's still favourite, as in he just knows that he should have had a lot nicer shot than this. Oh, Scary's tried the turnover and dual kissed. Right, just fully commit to this mark, pump it in, bottom right, stun it on and off the side rail. Big thank you to Hayden Walton for the $10 donation there for the viewing today. Much appreciated. Everything helps, guys. Oh, he's played this well. Oh, it's a great shot. And there we go. I assume this. Can we see if this boss has got his PlayStation remote out there, Dan? I think it goes looking. I think in or over wins you the match, but just pot it. Great shot there. Come on. Whoever just texts, thank you. We can't all be awesome. Logan tries. And another good win there from Scotty. Sorry, not Scotty, from Mark. The Jamo Who marches on. Yeah, man. That's not on you.
What's it now? Got 6. Dempsey, you. Go on. Going for a P, Shawnee. Thank you.
A very good afternoon, folks. If you hadn't guessed by now, Mark Owens is stepping in to provide you with a little bit of dribble for the next couple of matches while I'm waiting. On the left side, we've got, I know it says Repechage, it's actually Sean Dempsey and Tim Dixon in the last four of the main event. And right hand side, we've got Skerry and Roy Noblet. And that is the last 8 of the loser side, the repechage. So we're getting there. 10-2-0 lead on the left side. And rise 2-1 to the good on the right. And so just stepping in, I was going to say, I've got no idea what time's on, but it looks like Reds. He's got a chance here. He's got a squeak of an out. I presume he'll be going up and down. Try and get the white around the middle pocket somewhere. Leave himself the long red down the bottom left to link up for the black in the middle. Oh, he's got a bit too much check on that. He wanted to be hugging the cushion there. He's obviously played that with a touch of left hand side to avoid the red, but it's obviously been a mile off it. A little bit of work to do. Scary looks like he's got tappity tap on the right hand side to bring that to 2 apiece. I think these scores are right, folks. Maybe you can let me know. Right. Scary. Are them scores right, Don, are they? Who's doing the scores? Did you just do that? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah, we'll be up to date with the scores. Scary takes that 2 apiece. That's race to 3 on the right-hand side and race to 5 on the left. That's a great shot there by Sean. Couldn't afford to play the turn over there and give Tim a chance. So, advantage Dempsey here in the third round. Which one's he playing? Does that go? Ah, he's playing the one in the middle first. Yeah. Shouldn't be any issues here. Max Frog. That's Max, isn't it? I think it. Max Frog is Logan. Thanks, Logan. I always appreciate a compliment off you. It's not often I get them. And Swisher Sweet. Mark, I'm curious. Last night, Commentary was talking about a little extra pause on the backswing. Have you always done that? Yeah, kind of. So I kind of change, obviously, from playing snooker. Depending on what shot you're playing, if you're in and around them, you're just looking for touch shots. I do have a bit of an extra pause, but that transition to pool, obviously the small white, kind of do be in fear of how much action I'm going to get from the white. So everything seems to be like touch and fucking, excuse the language, touchy. Yeah. So yeah, I've certain shots in snooker I don't. It's a little bit less noticeable, but obviously nearly every shot in pool I do. It's kind of just a rhythm. It doesn't put me off. I know it puts some people off on the eye, but sometimes it works. Sometimes it's no bueno. So back to Dempsey. Oh, I thought he missed that. Just crept in off the far jaw. Judging by Tim's face, he thought he missed that as well. Right, so 2-1. Took them well, just need to mind his work and obviously map them out the right way. The balls are sitting like that. You've got obviously 3 or 4 different options. Just need to take a little bit more time and mind what you're doing. She's got a Al Snapper Rob Bone in the background. I do believe he is playing Jason Smiley in the last 4 of the losers round. That's a monster right there by Scary. Landed a little bit fiddly for him. It's a bit yucky. I would say like reds. Yeah, if he plays the red in the middle and Play the cannon, half ball cannon off the other. I don't like reds though, because the red on the left is also dead, so that's why he's opting for yellows. What's he playing here? I'm only going to guess he's overcooked that slightly. I would imagine his plan there was to stop about half a foot shorter and just dribble the yellow near, not over the hole, but near the hole, and leave the white dead behind the red. So basically leave the white where the yellow is, leave the yellow over the hole, and put Roy in a world of trouble, but that's obviously not worked out for him, so needs to reroute. He's run into a bit of trouble here. Scary, so I would imagine any moment now he's going to pull up and play some sort of safety. Let's flick back over to table 1. Temujin's at the table. I think he's on reds. He is on reds. Oh, he's gone for the... That's a great shot. I think he's actually been unfortunate there. I'm behind this pocket, so I'll turn around and have a look. Might take me a day to turn around. Just give me a second. Yeah, I thought the red might have went to the middle, but it doesn't look like it from where I'm sitting. That's not a bad effort by Scary. Just kind of giving the initiative to Roy Nobler here. If you can get the white up the top rail, maybe play a turnover and leave the white dead. Oh, it does. There you go. Eye in the sky, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about. So it does go. That makes a big difference for Temujin's game. Yeah, he's played that well. So he just needs to navigate which way he's going to go. He's either going to top this in with a little bit of run on the right hand side, bring the white through the gap of the yellow and the black, or he's going to hold, just punch it in off the cushion. Looks like he's going to top through. Let's give himself an easier pot in the middle. Oh, he's under hit that by a mile. I don't know why he's playing. If you're going that route, I like topping that in and just bring it. It's almost like you can't go wrong if you put a little bit behind it. So I'm surprised he played it at the pace that he did. I know he undercooked it, but he played it in a different way to the way I would. I definitely would have went 2 rails with running. Bring the white up towards the black. It is a nasty one, yeah. He's in the spot of bother here. Can't even go to 2 rails because I don't think the red goes in the middle or the top. It's just going to be a hit and hope here. Unless he gets a result, he could be in a world of pain after. Logan, you're correct. The left-hand match is not. It is the main draw. Swisher Sweet, it does look odd, but doesn't seem to affect you at all. The word yip was used last night. Well, it's a good effort, Tim. It's a good hit, but advantage Dempsey. Yeah, the yips. Yeah, sometimes I struggle with that on the golf course, so very well could be that. Might need to see someone about it. Trey Chan, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Good to see you tuning in. Good to see us all tuning in, folks. 185 viewers. Royce just played a cracking shot there. So the Berry and Scary. Oh, so yeah. Clever enough. Still advantage to Roy here. What's he doing here? Oh, what a shot. Oh, didn't want that to go. I mean, it'd probably take it, but yeah, you always want that backup ball, folks. You don't want that last one dropping down. You want that as your link. Just puts a bit of pressure. Well, it's always going to be pressure on this, but puts a little bit more pressure on this one. You can just, it's kind of a little bit dead weight. You might even use the yellow here as a little flick. Just a tiny little bit of top, leave the black in the opposite middle. Oh, he's played that well. Very good shot. So back over to Dempsey. Obviously, similar situation to how he won the last frame. He's got 3 or 4 different options. You just need to map it out. Mind your work. Look after the cue ball, and the rest pretty much takes care of itself. That's the go-to piece now. Just run this in a little bit of right hand side. Open the angle. Yeah, nice weight. Played well. Desmond. Looks like Roy's digging down here. I'm just playing this playing ball. He's cued it in well. I don't think he needed to. It's a great win for Roy. Beats Michael Scarry 3 frames to 2. That's Roy into the last 4 of the... That's a great shot he's played there. Yeah. Just cross-reference and mixed reaction to some of the comments there. Yeah. He's played that well. He's actually a little bit stiff that the other Reds dropped in as well. Was he even on Reds? This is a long weekend. I can't remember what colour he was on. He was Reds, was he? Nevertheless, he stroked the one in beautifully down the rail. And then the black as well. I think he put more pressure on himself digging down the black. I thought that was just playing ball. Jamie Wilson, that is Scary out of the event. Correct. I think I'm actually playing the winner of that game, as far as I know. I think I'm playing Roy to get into the last 4. Mark with a C. Apologies, mate. I hope I do you justice, however. Okay, chance here for Temujin. So ideally, Tem, he'd like to be straighter on this red so he can play the other red in the middle and play the cannon on the yellow, because he's naturally leaving himself. He's trying to leave himself the angle anyway. It looks too straight for me, but maybe I'm wrong. So if he plays this red in the middle, cannon on the yellow, automatically leave himself on one of the opposite reds, regardless of what happens to the other red touching the yellow. See now what his thinking is. It looks like he's not got enough angle, but he's going to reroute. He's going to top through. So he doesn't want to leave. If he is playing the cannon, he doesn't want to leave it till last. That is just the ultimate sin. You always want the backup ball, something to link up if the cannon doesn't go the way you play it. Might go off the red. It didn't look like it. Right, so what I'm guessing he's going to do here is he wants to come off the rail and catch the yellow half ball. He's going to screw into it. I didn't like that shot. I'd rather flick the yellow out and leave the red there. That's what I mean about... He definitely wouldn't have wanted to play that cannon last without another red left. So it just can go a little bit wrong. It's still on it, but it's a thin snick. Owens just got up. So Rob Bowen, ladies and gents, is into the last 4 of the loser side. Just beating Jason Smiley. Not sure what score it was, but Tim's not going to be happy here. It's, yeah, I feel the shot there was the cannon to play the yellow and leave the red where it is. I mean, you can look at it 2 ways. It's kind of, if the red doesn't kick out another quarter of a ball, he's made it easier for himself. So Dempsey's trying to tie up the black here. It's obviously a clever shot, but I don't really like that. Well, I'd have put one of these yellows on the right hand side and then played the turnover and snooker him. Just don't like that idea of the opponent having an extra ball on the table. All sorts of things can happen when you're coming out of snookers and you have a ball over a hole and the white can kind of land anywhere if you put it. Whereas if he takes that red away from the table and just make sure that him can't see the black, minimum 2 cushion escapes, something like that. So I'm a little bit surprised he hasn't played the turnover, but we'll see how it goes. It's loading up and loader up left hand side. Tim's done him a little favour there. He's just nudged the yellow away another couple of balls. I'm up, am I? Okay, sweet, thank you. I gotta love his and leave his, folks. I am up against Roy Noblet in the last 4. It's just for anyone who's watching. I think there's up over 200 viewers now. Jack Green and Gus De Giorgio, the Victorian number 1, are just about to get underway here in the last 4 on table 2. So good viewing for you, folks. I'll love his and leave his. Hopefully I see us in the final. Adios.
in, but he's killed both of his balls all over the hole to a potted one, and it's left me up and like. What? 3-2, same. was it? Been sleeping on the couch. say the same thing now. Fucking a long way back.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there. See you boys, all the best.
over. The old, don't top this one through, yeah? Coaching him? Coaching. Don't go it off. Right, if I pull it off. I was so happy. I actually don't just say one name if they turn around and make out a second. You would think 50-50, you'd get it right. The thing is, you think 50-50 worst case is more wrong.
If they weren't twins, I'd be worried about them.
Oh, it's worse, yeah. It sounds really bad. So Scarlett had it until here, and they could tell that Dempsey. And then they thought, but then summer falls off the chair at school and whacks her head and it's like, so no, when Scarlett went slightly more solid, then the second incident had a break there. They could get over it with me.
Yeah, no, please go for it. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the Sunday.
Up the mints for the next 10 minutes. That's only 2 shots for you, maybe half an hour. You two first go.
Was he pretty happy? Was it controlled? Was it controlled?
Yeah, it was just like red flag, red flag, red flag. That's pretty.
Just one more. Come on, Tim. Just taking time away from my kids, you've got to play well.
Hey, defending champ.
The champ is a knee break.
Yeah, I just use the router because you can just take her off and you want to learn like a weight change or change the still change the but you know what I mean? Like